Welcome to episode number 4 of Hot Sauces as Marinades. So today we have What a Jerk hot sauce by Pepper Palace, marinating a piece of chicken here, facing off against Lime and Basil 2 hot sauce by Sauce Daddy, also marinating a piece of chicken. All right, let's read about the sauces. Let's try how they are marinating chicken, and let's evaluate and rank them. All right, so I know I introduced them in reverse, but today I just kind of felt like I wanted to start with this one. This is Sauce Daddy Lime and Basil 2 hot sauce. I've had this for a couple years. It's something that my brother got for my birthday. And it's a special sauce. It's quite unique. There are some very interesting ingredients that are kind of rare in hot sauces. I think it is one of the only hot sauces I have ever found that has red serranos in it. Okay? Serrano peppers are some of my favorites. I love them. But it's almost never that you get red serrano sauces. You get plenty of red habanero sauces and plenty of red jalapeno sauces, but red serrano sauces are rare. And, it's like my lucky day when I'm at the supermarket during pepper season and I see the basket of serrano peppers. 90% of them are green, and then you have that few that are orange, and then that very few that are red. I always pick them up when I find them. Red serranos are delicious. It is a great pepper. So, this sauce has those in it. It also has basil, which is another rarely utilized herb in the hot sauce universe, I would say. So, let's read through everything that's in this. It's got white distilled vinegar, shallots, garlic, habanero peppers, lime juice, red serrano pepper mash, sugar, salt, basil, and olive oil. I'm just, I'm looking at this sauce. I was looking through my collection. Wanted to pick out 2 more for a marinade video. This just stood right out. Got olive oil in it. The main ingredient is distilled vinegar. It's got lime juice. Red serrano pepper seems to me like a pepper that would marinate chicken very nicely. And basil? Oh, for sure. Okay, so let's stop talking about it and let's go ahead and try this chicken piece and see how this does as a marinade. This chicken piece has been marinating for about 4 hours, maybe a little under 4 hours. And as it's just a chicken wing, I would think that would be enough time to infuse it with the flavors of this sauce. Let's go ahead and try it. Oh, amazing. It's really spicy. Holy shit, that's spicy. I guess I kind of forgot that there were habaneros in there too. But they must be red habaneros because that is hot and really good. Really infused with flavor. Yeah, a couple of reasons that struck me as hot. Number 1, I forgot that there were habaneros in it. And number 2, it's kind of early in the day. So, I was kind of hit in the face by that. But it is quite delicious. Oh, yeah. 4 hours was plenty to get the flavors of that sauce right in there. It has a very peppery flavor. And I think lime juice and red serrano peppers is a wonderful combination for this sauce. That hint of basil is in there. It's tart. It's very spicy. It's extremely flavorful and exciting. I could taste those shallots in there too. Yeah, there's that onion and garlic edge to it. Man, that might be one of the best hot sauces I've used as a marinade so far. Always liked this sauce, but this is the first time that I've tried it as a marinade, and it is a revelation. So this is a sauce that I would give an 8 in most contexts. In the context of being a marinade, it's just a 9. It woke me right up. Wow. Okay, so that is going to be hard to beat. And the other sauce that we have in the other corner the What a Jerk hot sauce by Pepper Palace, is a Jamaican jerk style hot sauce. I I didn't particularly like this sauce when I first tried it. I thought it was too thin. Hang on a second. I thought it was too thin. I didn't think it was peppery enough, and I was a little bit angry because it utilizes one of my favorite peppers, the yellow Scotch bonnet, but I didn't taste much Scotch bonnet in there, and I didn't think that it had. And typically I wouldn't complain about this, but it's a Caribbean jerk sauce. There should be an element of sweetness, and I just thought it was salty and vinegary and not peppery enough, and I didn't taste the sweetness that I thought was, you know, emblematic of any Jamaican style jerk chicken sauce. So I was disappointed in this the first time that I tried it. Let's see though if it comes alive as a marinade in the same way as Sauce Daddy did. Although Sauce Daddy was already a really good sauce to begin with, so this is definitely the underdog. Doesn't mean it won't win. Now this is going to be a tough one because the sweetness that should have come from the allspice when I tried this on its own, but I didn't taste, is definitely present in this meat. And while I think because it is a less vinegary and a little bit thicker sauce, maybe, than Sauce Daddy, although they seem to be comparably thin. But, yeah, the first ingredient here is vinegar, but maybe there's just a little bit less of it because I don't feel like this is quite as bombastically flavorful as the chicken piece that used this was. But there is a subtle flavor in there and there is a complex flavor in that chicken piece. And I think maybe if I gave it another hour, it would have been equivalent in terms of flavor infusion to the other wing. And the flavor medley that I am tasting in there is perfect for chicken. Everything that is in that complements it really nicely. And yes, this sauce definitely is coming into its own, especially in terms of how the allspice is manifesting its sweetness in that chicken piece. So I like this sauce now as a marinade quite a bit. So I didn't get that immediate like punch of explosive flavor that I got with the Sauce Daddy, but I did really like this, and I am going to give it an 8. But this ultimately is better because it started as an 8 and became a 9 as a marinade. But still, this sauce was probably no better than a 6 in my book on its own, and it got elevated up to an 8 as a marinade, which is quite impressive. This is an essential Pepper Palace sauce, especially if you're into Caribbean and Jamaican style flavors. So, I would recommend getting this sauce. I would recommend getting this sauce. And I would recommend marinating chicken wings or pork chops or whatever meat you like to marinate with either of these sauces.